So, Deepest Mind 9 here. Taking a few minutes here. It's been more than a few minutes, more like 40 or something, but to hang out for a bit. I had some food, some Taco Bell I wanted to eat, and there's really not enough places, like random benches that are kind of private or whatever throughout the city, so there's really not a good place to just sit down and kind of eat. So it's on the side of the road, but I've been here before eating a sub I got from sub sandwich, whatever you call it, from QT. They make all kinds of whatever shit from their kitchen, you know, and sandwiches and all kinds of pizzas and everything. So, and here's the road. This is 25th Avenue. It goes along here. People in Arizona might know this, but Dunlap is down there, and it goes like this, whatever directions those are. I don't really even know that. I don't know. But then the street goes on down to there until it reaches the hills. Those hills right there, I've never been to, so I'm gonna try to explore those pretty soon. Oh, thank you, Light Rail. Thanks for totally taking over. Okay, any freaking ways. Those right there, and I've been thinking about it for a while. So it's in my head, back and forth. I think about it, and then I forget all about it kind of for a while. But I'm thinking about it. Never been there, no idea what trails are going on up in there. If I could camp there, that would be something else. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure I can get to the top too, like I could the other hills that I go camping at. More videos of that coming up. Anyway, freaking ways. So got a parking garage here. Pretty cool. Pretty nice and dark. Nobody around at all, which is pretty badass. I said over there last time, I had to like dip down in there last time, just go pee really quick. You know, nothing big. You know, didn't make a thing out of it. Just quick. I mean, 20, 30 seconds and back up. I hopped back out and I ate my food like right there. You know, even with the cameras, nobody came. No one bothered me. They may only be reviewed later instead of like being live or whatever. You know, I don't know. Had a couple cop cruisers. The piggy wagons go by, a couple of them right next to each other, and just kept going, didn't say a fucking thing. So anyway, so yeah, I'm here, and I wanted to actually do my 5th ever product review, official review, since my last one with the truff hot sauce. If you've watched it, you know. If you haven't watched it, you don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so basically some people are just asses around here. I wanted to my 5th ever product review. I did a little bit of a review in my last video. There we go. Flip you back around for a little bit, right? About my knife and my my newest pocket knife and my newest boots. Well, there's the boots, anyways. Yep. Right. Okay, for those that saw in the last video, and I'm still wearing them, of course. I mean, they're doing well. It's like walking on clouds, kind of. Oh, wait, there we go. Sometimes I forget the phone's a little too close or whatever, and then you only see my mouth. Hello. Okay, any freaking ways. All right. Don't need to create a character right now, right? Not now. Okay. So any fucking ways. Got the babies here, of course. That's just typical, you know, for you in Arizona that know whether or not you guys open carry. There they are. There's, yeah, I never named them, but got the Winchester, and then got the Hero Edge, something like that. Anyway, freaking ways. That's my water bottle. Okay, so yeah, so this nice little spot, but I want to do this product review. I won't make it too much longer now. Then I'm actually gonna show you guys my 5th ever product review, okay? And official for me. The other little reviews about my boots and my my pocket knife were very short, really, compared to how I usually like to do it. So anyways, okay, so I bought this at a liquor store that sells like stuff that you don't really so much find at other stores or other liquor stores, like a Circle K, a QT, whatever. And they're Arab owned, like, or Muslim, something like that. And you know those little liquor stores that are owned by like those kind of people, or like Mexicans, something like that, or Hispanic families. You know, they have stuff that most other places don't have, including stuff from like their culture, but like not so much this place though. There's not really much Middle Eastern candy or anything like that food really there. It's part smoke shop too. But they had stuff, and I didn't really more or less know this honestly. Like I've seen a couple things there that I'd never seen at other convenience stores, but nothing like they were never really anything like, oh, that's amazing or whatever. Just some kind of candy or like whatever. And like, oh, that's kind of cool, but nothing big, whatever. You know, and it's like a toy though. With, you got to like, you know, use it to like open it. I don't know, or like whatever. You know, some toys also have like candy in them and vice versa, whatever. You know, but anyway, so I was like, no, whatever. But I just happened to look the other day. I had the time right, and I was like, all right. Let me just kind of look at this little stuff down here that it looks like an area that people really don't even look at or even buy from. And I'm just looking at it. It's on the very bottom shelf and next to the ground. And I started seeing some other things, some things that were like, oh, okay, I've never seen that before. It's a little interesting. And I'm gonna go back now for sure. But I happen to find this. The idea that exists, I think, is more interesting than what it tastes like. But I've never seen this a day in my life. I shit you not, okay? Anybody watching, but this is cupcake popping candy, every freaking buddy, and with the candy coating, confetti flavor. I guess that is a flavor, and it's interesting. Like it says actual size, and it's like pretty true actually. In candy fill line, I figured that out like once I actually like shook it like this and got all of them down to like the bottom, squished them together. That is about the right fill line right there. But ooh, that burp wasn't all that great. Kind of tasted something came up. Anyways, I think the chalupa's fighting back. Go chalupa, go! Right? Fucking root for the chalupa. So anyways, this stuff it's like very similar to Nerds, because it's not like really popping candy. Pops just a little bit, the larger ones here, but it's they're more like Nerds, and the shape and the feel in the mouth. They come from hold on a second. Maryland is what it says, or that's like where it's distributed from. But Coco's Confectionery. I mean, a brand I've never heard a day in my life. Anybody's ever heard of Coco's Confectionery from 17 Stenners Sin Lane, Cockeysville, Maryland. Ooh, that's interesting sounding. That kind of got the tongue going. Made in China. Oh, well, go figure. There you go. So what I found most interesting about this stuff, though, is honestly, I have tried it once. I bought 2 packets actually, and I was gonna give one away, but I ended up thinking, you know what? Let me do a review on it, even though I've tried some already, and I didn't think about doing the review until I actually tried one of the packets. But I was like, you know, I still got one more. Let me do that. It's not open yet. Like I've done some things already. They were open, but yeah, I'm not gonna say what it's like until I start eating it. What I will do in a second here. I think people would like to kind of get my reaction over just kind of talking about it, like my first ever food review with those talkies. I believe that's what it was. Anyways, so what's most interesting about this stuff, though, if you look here, look at guys. Okay, so it starts nothing really interesting at first, anyways, but like whey powder. I'm not seeing a lot of things, but okay, but you know, for sure it's in some things. Sugar. I'm looking at my screen while I do this, so it's kind of interesting. But hazelnut syrup. Is that even in Nutella? Hazelnut syrup. Okay, hold on a second, everybody. I need to okay, bring that up. Hazelnut syrup. I don't even like. I gotta say though, I did not taste the hazelnut syrup. So another thing that's interesting is whole milk powder. Whole milk. Instead of like hydrogenate or like evaporate, I don't know, whatever, something like that. Skim milk even maybe. But whole milk powder. Like I get the powder part, but like whole milk, I just don't see in a lot of things. I really don't. And as much as milk is kind of costing right now, I'll take any whole milk any way I can get it. Vanillin, I don't even know what that is. Carbon dioxide, go figure, of course. Okay, whatever. Vegetable oil, corn syrup. lactose, titanium dioxide. I've seen that in a few things, but it's been a while. So basically, it contains milk, tree nuts, and soy. Right. I thought the hazelnut was, and the whole milk powder was probably the most interesting on here. I mean, it's something fucking else. Like, I don't know, it's not a big deal, obviously, like in general, but when was the last time anybody saw hazelnut syrup in their, as an ingredient? Honestly, and something that wasn't even remotely related to hazelnut, anything, flavoring or whatever. I mean, like, whole milk powder, that's, huh. Anyways, so I thought it was the most interesting part about it, and in a way, I can taste that. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it up. I didn't bring my stand. I'll show that in another video. My next one maybe. Oh, ow! It fell to the ground. Hold on, stand by. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. Hold on a sec. Right here. Look how low these little notches are. I know it's like a random thing to show. I know, but like usually they're like right here. You know, towards the top. Look at they're like way down here. Huh. Yeah. Those Chinese just do things different, I guess. Whatever. It's kind of it's not tough to tear, but it's like there's a plastic behind it, so it definitely resists. But what I noticed is that it's almost like a okay, like a sweet chalk in a way. Like they're not nasty, but it's, oh, you know what? They taste just like, I think like Smarties. I think they're like Smarties, but not quite as good. But I think that's what they are. So okay, look in here. Check this out. All right, got all these colors here. Never even heard of this brand or whatever, like, you know, candy before. These are relatively large, actually. The other ones are small, but there's some really small ones in here. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit. Hold on, stand by. I'm going to put a little bit in my hand. Okay. So, there's a nice amount. There we go. All right. It's a little more than I did from the last bag every time I put some in my hand, but you know, it's, yeah. All go, and big bite for the fans, right? All right, so we're gonna try that, and again, it's like a sweet chalk. I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, that's not, in this case, it's not nasty. It's just, but it's also nothing like it says cupcake, whatever. It's nothing, not even close to tasting like any kind of cupcake I've ever tasted. And I've had some pretty bland cupcakes, like maybe from like a Oriental buffet before, and everything else is great. But the cupcakes, the cake was just very bland. So they're not, they're as you can see, the closest to nerds they really are, but they don't pop very much at all. Just a couple here and there, and it's like a light pop. It's nothing like Pop Rocks. So okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try these. Stand by. Let me flip this around. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait. Stand by, everybody. Maybe that's not happening. I thought, okay, I thought that was the button to like flip it around so you could see me. I don't have to flip my phone around. Anyways, so there they are. All right. Okay, so they are very crunchy. Nope, just spilled some. Okay, to the ends. To the ends they go. Well, that's a big one. And they are popping and making some sound. I mean, the overall flavor is good. I would say it's good. It is sweet. But I mean, I do wonder if it's like popular in China. If they sell this in China, if it's popular. But it's not great. You ever see these things? It's one of those things you might just want once or twice, maybe. They're pretty far from nasty, or like, ew, I don't, whatever. Like, I can't believe I tried that, but they're not great. And I don't know. It's just something different. So anybody that's ever come across these that has watched this video or will watch this video. I don't know what other countries this is sold in. Cupcake popping candy. Not so big on the popping, but relatively big on the looking like nerds. So confetti, actual size, yeah. So any freaking ways, that's what I wanted to review. Nothing crazy. It doesn't. I know this one hasn't been a very long review. It's longer than I want it to be, but I wanted to basically do this because it's been in my head for a little while now, and I still want to do a stealth camp in this abandoned building that's just down the street here. I'm gonna go check it out here if I can without getting noticed by security or whatever. I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, this stuff is something else. I don't know what to do. I'm not some kind of master reviewer, but I thought it was unique enough that like I'd review it. What are the odds that anybody's reviewed anything like this on YouTube anyways? And they have. I doubt they've done it in the same way that I have. You know, I don't like to do stuff like this and just make a little thing out of it. You know, like a quick 2-3 minute, I don't know, whatever. You know, so for the record, anybody that doesn't know, I'm not on any other website. I've said at least once, maybe twice in some other videos. I'm not on TikTok, never have been. I don't plan to be. This is more than enough to upkeep and just keep going anyways. My YouTube channel. So I'm not on Facebook, never have been. I literally never had a profile a day of my life on any of those. Snapchat, Instagram. I know there's like 1 or 2 I think that I'm missing, or X or whatever. And even when it was Twitter, never had a profile on X or Twitter. None of these, not one profile ever, not a day of my life, and I never was interested. So it was MySpace. I forgot my password. Can never go back to it. And then back in the days when Tom owned it, and then went to VampireFreaks.com for a while. Pretty cool site, but it kind of started getting a little, I don't know, like just not as interesting and cliche. I don't know if that's the word, but not as interesting. And so after that, it's like, no, I'm done. And YouTube's enough. And it took me a long time, years really, to figure like, you know what, let me start making some kind of videos. So I'm not on any of those sites. So YouTube, people that see me here on YouTube or any other site, that's fine too, whatever. But specifically here on YouTube, you know, I rely on either like all word of mouth. People I tell on the street, people maybe that see me on the internet and hey, look, watch this guy, or hey, just subscribe to him or whatever. I'm all word of mouth. I've never said it before. I never really thought I would. Didn't think I had to really. I don't think I have to. But I thought it'd just be interesting. And people ever maybe search for me, maybe, and I can't find them or whatever. No, I'm not on any of those things. I'm not. So just, you know, and there's a lot of drama, and I have enough of that right now going on in my life that I don't want more of that. I don't want to make some kind of like General Hospital Days of Our Lives for any young people that might be watching this, you know, soap opera type of stuff in my life. So, or any more of it anyway. So anyway, freaking way, Deep Imps by 9, here at the parking garage off the side of the road area, whatever you want to call that. And yeah, cupcake popping candy, freaking A. I'll be doing some more reviews of people. So again, thanks for anybody watching this. You know, it's a unique review because again, I don't think anybody else has even like made this kind of review for this product or anything really even similar to this product. Counting nerds. But yeah, so pretty interesting stuff. It's interesting taste. Let me get like one more little handle here. Maybe I can taste some other flavors I wasn't tasting before. I don't know. Let's see here. Hold on. All right, so get some more there. All right. Oh, colored magical sugar rocks. Oh, flip that around. Okay, so yeah, remember I am. Oh, look, there they are. Deepest Mind 9. Never rehearsed. Always unscripted. Always amateur. Still amateur. All the time. Oh, without spilling my rocks, right? For anybody that's watching this for the first time, that's what it is. My government phone. I don't try to make it something special. You know, I don't have an iPhone, something to make me look just amazing and whatever. But this is fine for me, and I like it. Embrace it. Whatever. thank you for watching this for anybody that's taking the time to, all right? My videos are even better when you get to smoke and or drink beforehand. You know, it's just a down-to-earth channel, I guess you say, like nothing that, you know, like you exactly on the edge of your seat or that's super catchy that 500,000 people are going to watch in like, you know, like a few hours or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm all word of mouth. No other sites that I'm on. So I appreciate anybody that just says, hey, watch this guy or watch it with me or whatever. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, there's that handful. So here we go. Let me flip this back around again. Oh, okay. So it has a really interesting smell to it. Oh, you know what? It smells, no. Oh, sure. I just realized what the fuck these things taste like. Not Smarties. No, they're a little similar to that. No, not Smarties. These are like, oh, I want to say Tums. Obviously, those aren't candy. But they're like Tums, but they're like, oh, Nico wafers. Nico fucking wafers. Is anybody know what I'm talking about? That candy is. That's what I think these taste like. I can't decide if it's more Nico's wafers though, or like Tums, the you know, acid reflux shit. That's it. Fucking, it's one or the other. I think it's a Nico wafers more. I almost feel like a little bit of both, but one or the other, or yeah. So that's what these things taste like. A little bit like Tums and a little bit like Nico's wafers. Yeah. So that's what. Okay. So anybody knows, you don't like Tums, the flavor of Tums, or Nico's wafers, Nico's brand wafers, whatever. I don't know if they still sell them there, but they used to sell them out the theaters where all the candy is before you go see your movie. So any freaking ways, yeah, that's what these taste like. I pinpoint. I'm so happy I actually got to. I pinpointed exactly to the T what these taste like while I was doing the video. So anybody still watching this, thank you. Yeah, cupcake popping candy, like Nico's freaking wafers, and like Tums a little bit. I mean, Tums is all right. It's not nasty tasting, but I was never a fan of them. I've also never had a problem with acid reflux, so never had to really take them for that reason. But I've had a couple. I've been off a couple. I was like, all right, fine. Just kind of for the taste, I guess. And I was like, all right, they're all right. They're not great, but Nico wafers are. I like Nico wafers, but to a certain level. They're not nasty. It's just nothing I would buy often or whatever. But so, anyways, yeah, that's what. Just solved the mystery, and I'm glad I was on video while I did it. That's what those taste like. So similar looking to Nerds. Pop only a little bit. I would say overall they're more like Nerds in general than the popping Pop Rocks. But yeah. So anyways, it's been Deepest Mind 9. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Oh, my tailbone hurts a little bit. That is not comfortable after a while. Oh, okay, but any freaking ways. So thanks guys. Appreciate you guys. You know, I had to make sure it wasn't gonna be too long for another video. So my next one, I'm not even 100% sure what it'll be. I don't know if it'll be a product review. Actually, I do have one idea. A new short, what do you want to call it? A new section of shorts. I don't want to say what the subject matter will be. I have an idea for one, so we'll see. I might make it pretty soon here. I don't know. Like while I'm out and about, because I've seen material at least a little bit for that new type of short. So, but anyways. Deepest Mind 9 officially thirsty. Yeah, and about to get all my stuff back on here, all 30-something pounds of it. Got to get to the dispensary for my dad, and it's 420. So get out your dispensary, support your community, spend money. Hell, even if you didn't buy cannabis, any cannabis concentrates, you know, cannabis flower, any of that stuff, and just bought a shirt or something because you support it, but you don't smoke it or whatever, go buy something that support, or buy something from your dispensary, you know, because it supports the community, your local community, and it's helped our roads get fixed around here too. You know, it's at least part of the where the money comes from. I guess taxpayers' money is other, or not just taxpayers' money, but from other sources that I probably don't know about. But anyways, so, and that's what my dad's doing today. well, his money, but you know, I'm making the trip for him. So anyways, yeah, so again, I get all my shit back on here. And yeah, Deepest Mind 9 here. You're all fucking amazing, of course. That's a parking garage. That's a groove in the wall. And this is the number fucking 2. Saying officially, thanks for watching everything. I obviously do love you all. I can't imagine how often this is said across YouTube every day from people making videos. And I think some mean it more than others, but I do mean it from, oh, it's so kind of cliche and corny to say, I guess, but bottom of my heart, I do. I appreciate it because I love making these in general, but the audience is always a little more like just a bonus. Oh, look at it, it's a hummingbird. Yeah, doing this little thing. It's almost like it's kind of just like watching me, like, what's this human doing? I swear this is like, obviously totally random. Like, I don't know if I have it on video. I think I do. Yeah, there it is. This guy's just like hanging around. And going back and forth into like the same spot. Some people might think this is like reincarnation. It's like a family member just kind of like checking me out, you know, watching me and shit. Watching over me, I don't know. But it literally just keeps coming back down. It's like it likes my voice or something. I don't know. It goes back up and down, up and down. Hello, hi. Huh. Not typical behavior for a hummingbird that I've seen before. Oh yeah, it's just perched up and down, just hanging out, not moving. Oh, now there it goes. Anyways, yeah, so this video, not going to be a nature video. But that's always a bonus too, honestly. So anyways, Deepest Mind 9 officially out and over and forward and back and whatever. Yeah. Right? So upside down, but always, I don't know where I'm going with whatever. Yeah, so anyway fucking ways. Yeah. Always on, slightly off. Yeah, that'll work. Or mostly off. Always slightly on. I don't know. Anyways, so fucking A, officially out. Okay, you guys are awesome. Oh look, more birds. It's not a freaking nature show. Alright, until next time, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you all. Yeah. Look at it.